Today's video is going to talk about the Build Our Future campaign as we move toward a September 13th bond election. We've had a group of 35 to 40 citizens that have formed the Build Our Future group, and I've looked at our facilities here for the Osage Community School District over the last almost 11 months. The goal of this group was to make recommendations that were then brought to the school board. The school board then decided, after the petitions were signed, that they would move forth with a bond election. The bond election will be for $14.9 million. It will be held on September 13th, with a satellite polling station being held on Friday night, September 2nd, here at the school, basically as a convenience factor to help as many people vote as possible. Important things to remember about the polling and the voting is that the bond issue is for $14.9 million. The total project is actually worth close to $20 million. The school district will be asking for $14.9 million in the bond issue, then $3.1 million of cash that's been saved up to this point in our PEPL and capital accounts. And then the district will also be borrowing an additional $3 million from capital and PEPL for a total project price tag of almost $20 million. $20 million, what will we do with that money? A lot of upgrading of facilities. We have a lot of original heating systems that need to be upgraded, original windows that will be updated. Some of our facilities are just subpar at this point and definitely not good for kids. We're looking at a new band and choir room that will be state-of-the-art with some technology pieces that can help them out, as we have a great music program here in Osage. We're looking at upgrading our physical education programs, spaces for kids that they can actually all fit in, such as the Lincoln Project. Upgrading our preschool facilities so that we have preschool facilities that actually meet the developmental needs of our learners. One of our priorities was safety and security. So with that, we made sure that all of the access to the buildings was through a safe and secure entrance, meaning that the middle school office and the high school office and superintendent's office would all be moved to the exterior. So all visitors entering would have to come through a safe, secure facility. We need to update our facilities, including our restrooms, throughout the buildings, as they need to meet ADA codes. They need to be safe places for students, working on fixing leaking roofs and making sure we meet all the needs of sink heights and different things for today's students and for staff members as they come, and our families as they come to our games. The heating in our district will be looked at as well. We are operating off of original boiler systems. We have 5 different thermostats that are unable to talk to each other in an efficient manner, with original boilers and heating coils in our hallways that you see leaking many times. Heating of our building is critical as we're in school 9 months out of the year where we run our boiler systems. Safety and security were high priority levels for the Build Our Future group. So we are looking at all of our entryways and how to make them safe and secure for our visitors and for our students and staff. We are currently upgrading, and on our new building project you will see new entryways that are safe and secure with fob entry, video cameras. Osage has traditionally had outstanding music programs. The problem is that our programs have outgrown and outlived the building capacity. We have many leaking roofs, many radiators, things that aren't working the way they need to, and our band and choir departments are outstanding, and we can do better for our students. You can see many of the spots in our videos of the current classrooms, and we tend to make this a state-of-the-art space for our students where they can thrive in the arts as they have in the past, in a space that they are proud of. Improvements to both gymnasiums will be made, with a new full-size gymnasium at Lincoln Elementary and a new full-size gymnasium added to the high school. These are used for classroom spaces during the day for physical education, school assemblies, and in the evening turn into places where we have lots of athletic events, and on the weekends are used for multiple tournaments and various sporting, athletic, and music activities. Our facilities need improvements and upgrading, as in the top of the Iowa Conference We are the only school that does not have 2 competition gyms. The Build Our Future Committee is also looking at the windows in our facilities. The windows at the middle school are the original building windows and lack the efficiency of today's windows. This allows for heat to escape and for the cold to come in. This is something that we want to fix and will help our efficiency and the overall heating and cooling in our building. All academic areas are being looked at with our building project. Science classrooms are getting overhauled so that they are 21st century learning rooms where STEM, the science, math, technology, and engineering can be taught. Hands-on experiments, activities will be set up in a lab setting. Although we currently have 4-year-old preschool classrooms in our school, they are not at the developmental spaces that they need. They need to meet our students' needs. So at Lincoln Elementary, we'll be adding on to the building on the north side tornado-safe rooms that the entire school can get to in a timely fashion that will also serve as our preschool classrooms as seen right here in the picture. We will also be revamping the playground now that the seminary building is making its historic move to its new home. In school, they should have brought home a Build Our Future brochure. The brochure explains the timeline, the different pieces of our program, frequently asked questions, and talks about tax rates and all the questions you may have. If you do not have children in school, these will be coming home in the press news, in the newspaper, as an insert. We also have been handing them out around town. Many businesses have them, and we have them here at the superintendent's office. I'm willing to come and speak to your civic group, and I'm also willing to answer any of your questions you have via phone or email as we move forward with this important project to continue to improve not only the Osage Community Schools, but the entire community of Osage. Again, we want to thank you for watching the video, and if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to call.